We were leaving Kanazawa today, so we started our morning walking back to the station. In the station, we noticed a shop selling a wide selection of big, freshly made onigiri. You could see them making them behind the counter. We already love convenient onigiri, so we grabbed a few of these to try. We exited the west gate of the station and found a bench to sit and enjoy our breakfast while we waited for our bus. I had a heart-shaped beef croquette, a curry croquette, and a chicken karaage onigiri. They were a tasty way to start our day before our trip. Our bus arrived and we got on, excited about the day ahead. We were headed to Shirakawa-go, which we've been excited to visit since seeing it on a YouTube video. From Kanazawa Station, we would ride the bus for 1 hour and 25 minutes. We've had gray, wet days so far on this trip, but there were some patches of blue sky today, so we were hopeful that things would clear up for our destination today, since it was a special place we were really looking forward to. I enjoyed watching the countryside pass by as we made our way to Shirakawa-go. After getting off the bus, I noticed some lockers, but there were definitely too few of them, and as I suspected, they were all full. Luckily, there was a sign informing us that there was a building behind the bus station where we could check in our luggage. We checked our luggage and started down the main street, but quickly detoured to a side path that took us past some rice paddies. We hit a split in the path and went left for a short hike up to the observation deck to get a great view of the whole area. It was about 600 meters with a moderate incline, so much easier than the strenuous hike up Arashiyama Monkey Park in Kyoto we did last year. From there, we had a great view of the idyllic town. We saw it from above, now it was time to explore it close up. We made our way down the hill and wandered through the town. Shirakawa-go is a historic village and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is famous for its thick straw gasho-style roofs. People still actively live in this village, so this is a functional building technique and isn't just theming for tourists. It was really a treat getting to meander through the picturesque fairy tale surroundings, especially knowing that it's a real village. Unfortunately, the skies didn't clear up, but we still really enjoyed it. After meandering through the streets, we ended up at the Hachiman Shrine at the south end of the village. We then walked back up the main street that we missed since we made our way down by wandering the side roads. We took in the charming sights and grabbed some snacks along the way. The area is known for the local hita beef, so we tried a skewer at a shop around the halfway point. We also got a croquette and some ice cream that I forgot to take a picture of. They were all just okay. Back close to the beginning of the street and close to the bus station was another shop selling hita beef skewers. These were 650 yen each, which was cheaper than the last place, but they were also a bit smaller. The quality was much better, however. These were great. They were grilled just right and they were fatty and juicy, just like you'd expect from high quality Wagyu. I also got a croquette and tried the gohei mochi, which is sticky rice cake roasted on a stick. I saw a lot of people eating these, so I tried one with miso flavoring. Both the croquette and the mochi were fine, but the real star was the beef skewers. Definitely get the ones from here and not from the other place we tried earlier. They were so good we got some more. It's a good thing I got the croquette and the gohei mochi though, or I probably would have emptied my wallet on these while waiting for our bus. Our next stop was Takayama, which was a 50-minute bus ride away. We stayed at Rika Hanasato, which is more of an Airbnb style accommodation where we had an entire small apartment. It had plenty of space with tatami floors and futon beds, as well as a kitchen and a full-size washer and dryer, which would be very useful if this wasn't so early in our trip. Honestly, it was the only place available in our budget when I booked, but we liked it. The reason why nothing was available was because we were here during the Takayama Fall Festival, or Matsuri, which was just a lucky coincidence. I booked these dates before I found out about it. We dropped our stuff off and made our way towards the festivities. We weren't sure what time things started, but we really didn't want to miss it. Every high school anime has a Matsuri episode, so we were excited to experience one in real life. It's a big thing. There was a long line of vendors selling all kinds of treats, sweets, and street food, but we hurried past them all to the float parade. We quickly found a huge crowd of people and joined them to wait for things to start. We were actually pretty early and had to wait a while. Though if we had gone there later, we'd probably be pretty far away and probably not have been able to see very much. After waiting for a while for them to set up, the performance began. The Takayama Matsuri happens twice a year, once in spring and once in the fall. The autumn festival honors the guardian deity, Hachiman, and starts in front of the Sakurayama Hachiman Shrine. There is a procession of 11 festival floats, or yatai, that are kept in storehouses and brought out just once a year. Each is elaborately decorated and beautifully lit with lanterns. On the yatai are marionettes, and on top of this one were drummers performing. You can see musicians performing inside of this one. Inside this one was a family happily waving down the spectators. I wasn't able to get a video of it, but the yatai are tilted back and forth occasionally as well, getting close to the buildings and drawing cheers from the crowds. Afterwards, we fought our way through an insane crowd back down the street where the food stalls were, and went back to our place for the night. Things were crazy, and I was way too tired at this point to remember to take any photos or videos. I hope you'll join us in our next video as we explore Takayama.